reply back, we may not be ready for that contact. And this is what I call the contact paradox, the name of my book. We spend our time looking for life out there, but when we find it, we're hesitant about making that contact because of the unintended consequences or the misunderstandings that could occur. So is there a way out of this paradox? I think there is. Now, I mentioned that SETI has been looked down on by the scientific community, and I think that's wrong, because I think large areas of science are about life. Cosmology, you think, well, what's cosmology got to do with life? Well, the history of the universe here. Why is the universe fine-tuned for life? It seems suspiciously set up to build stars and planets and to allow life to exist. Why is that? So that's something that particle physics and theoretical physicists are investigating. It boils down to life in the end. We study star and planet forming regions because we want to understand better how the sun formed and how planets like Earth formed and how planets like Earth got the water that we need for life. Astrobiologists want to understand the extremes to which life can survive, where life could live, and what that tells us about how our own life evolved. So large areas of science are about life. So it seems silly to me for scientists to then shun SETI. It's just part of the great story that we're finding. And so I think before we attempt to contact anyone who may be out there, we should do a little reconnaissance first. Scientists should come together, try and figure out as much as they can about life, and to look and see if we can find any using spacecraft such as the TESS mission. We'll see if this animation works. So TESS is the successor to Kepler. It's going to be looking for exoplanets around nearby stars. Next month, in December, the European Space Agency are launching the Cheops mission, which is a mission that's going to characterize some of these exoplanets. It's going to find out exactly how big they are, and coupling that with our understanding of their mass, we'll be able to work out their density and figure out whether they're solid planets or gaseous planets and whether life could possibly exist there. Next decade, the European Space Agency are going to launch another exoplanet characterizing mission called Ariel that's going to study the atmospheres of planets, like I talked about earlier, and look for these biosignatures. We've got other telescopes coming online. There's the Extremely Large Telescope in Chile, the James Webb Space Telescope. In the future, they have plans for missions that are going to directly image exoplanets, potentially Earth-like planets. And we're still going to keep doing SETI, and we're still going to keep doing astrobiology and understanding more about life and where life could live. And I'm willing to bet that by the end of this century, if there is life on a planet 50 to 100 light years away, we're going to have found it. So once we find it, then we can study it. We can learn more about it. If it's intelligent life, is it warlike? Are they like us? What kind of technology do they have? What are they like? We can eavesdrop on their own leakage and learn more about them. And then once we do know more about them, then we can think about making contact and opening those hailing frequencies. To me, that would be the responsible thing to do. That would be what I would expect an advanced civilization to do with us, and to treat us with kid gloves rather than come blurting in. So, just to end with, I think the take-home message is that when we do SETI, there's a phrase I use in my book, the stars are like a mirror. We look to the stars for alien life, but we see our faces reflected back. When we're doing SETI, yes, of course, we're thinking about alien life, but we're also thinking about human life. We're extrapolating from our own experience and putting ourselves in context, learning about ourselves. And in writing the book, I learned so much about human altruism and human intelligence and how Earth formed and created a habitable environment and how we may go extinct. And when we consider advanced alien civilizations, as I said, they're a proxy for advanced human civilizations. And we have a chance to perhaps one day be one of those advanced civilizations. But we won't be if we blow ourselves up, or we allow the climate emergency to destroy the environment, or a pandemic wipes us out, or a million other threats that we face. So we could start right now addressing these concerns and building a better future. And perhaps one day we will be one of those advanced civilizations, and we will be able to reach out into the galaxy and meet other civilizations. But until then, we should learn, we should listen, and just do what we can to build a better future for everyone. So that's it. Thank you for listening. And